kickoff of GMA Survival Week, and try to imagine coming face to face with a grizzly bear. Terrifying and potentially deadly, but there are some things you can do to increase your chances of survival in an encounter, and ABC's Matt Gutman is here with more on this. Matt, do tell.
Wait, shush! It's cvtv time!
Hello students at Castleview High School, I'm Lucas Wolevich and I have an important announcement to make. We have board games in the library. You heard me right, board games in the library. You want to know more? Here's Mr. Whiteneck. He's the man in charge of this. He's got all the answers to your burning questions, so here we go.
Because everybody loves board games. They're a good way to socialize and interact and have some fun. Some people use them to kind of wind down and de-stress. So why not board games? I love board games. Who doesn't love board games? I think it was because I was looking through the online library catalog. I was doing a search for something, and I came across a game that someone somewhere in the district had in their catalog, and it was just like actually a big set of board games. I thought, oh, that would be a neat thing to have in here. So that's kind of one of the things that gave me the idea. It's also not a totally new idea. There's plenty of libraries that do have games. So I like to call, little secret, Amazon.com. Yeah, real good prices. I think that no matter what, if we had the board games or not, the lunches would be allowed anyways. It's always been the case. I think it adds a certain volume sometimes when someone wins or has a really good play. But overall, I think the volume isn't all that much different.
So there we go. We have Sorry, we have Connect 4, we have Battleship, we even have Jenga in a tub. So come on and play. We have many games for you to try out. So drop on down to the library today, and remember, show courtesy.
The annual talent show is back again with plenty of amazing acts. Auditions were held over a week ago and many people shared their incredible skills with us and would love if you came out to enjoy them too. From singing and dancing to musicians and more, there's sure to be something that will amaze you at this year's talent show. Be sure to come out on April 15th and experience the hidden talents that Castleview students have to offer. The price of admission is $7 for adults and $5 for students. We hope to see you there.
Students Jean Boyd, J.D. Eisenhart, and Adriana Griggs all went on vacation for spring break and made memories of their own across the world.
Over spring break, I went on vacation to New England. I went there to go look at some colleges. While I was in New England, I looked at Middlebury, which is in Vermont, and I looked at Brown, which is in Rhode Island. Least favorite part was definitely the cold. It was not warm there for sure. My favorite part was probably just the area. I loved the universities, and I think that experience was just great. New things, probably definitely the food. The seafood there is a lot different than here. It actually tastes fresh. I also had never been to the city areas like that, so different transportation I tried as well. I met this one girl from Spain on my college tour when I was at Brown, and that was really cool because I didn't really think about how many different people were going to be on those tours.
Over spring break, we went to Canyonlands, the national park that is basically southeast Utah. We went camping there because nobody ever goes there. The campers don't make it there. Nobody ever patrols it. It's pretty wide open, very few people there. So it's quiet, it's peaceful, and except for the occasional sandstorm, really nice actually. My favorite part was the biggest trail that we took. It was the Chesler Park and Joint Trail. It weaves its way through the Needles, right? And these needles are these huge spires of sandstone, 100, 150 feet above you. They're absolutely beautiful. You get a hike in between them. Chesler Park is a big flat open space surrounded by the Needles, and you hike through that, get fantastic views. Then you do the Joint Trail, which is a slot canyon. So it's a slot canyon's about 100 feet deep, and you have about 3 feet of space to walk for about a quarter mile. So while we were out hiking around the Needles, where it disrupts the wind, so it was pretty calm, our camp spot was getting marauded by sand, and we couldn't get it all out. So we're stuck for the rest of the 3 or 4 days we were there with sand everywhere. When we took showers when we got home, the water ran red. Not with blood, with sand. It was awful.
Over spring break, I went to Europe with Miss Tunick on a EF tour, and we went to Italy, France, and Switzerland. My favorite part of the trip was when we went to Venice and we got to ride in a gondola, and our gondolier sang to us. My least favorite part was definitely coming home.
From the colorful New England to the elegance of Europe and even having fun just a few states away, adventuring during spring break is a great way to find new experiences and make some springtime memories.